Hey guys, welcome back. I today am doing the exciting job of pulling out my seatbelt, which is always exciting. So, I already pulled one out. This is my driver's side seatbelt assembly. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm going to go with it. But this one would always lock on me, not always, but periodically. There was sometimes when I'd be trying to put my seatbelt on and it would do that a couple times and then it would work and it would like reset and I could wear the seatbelt fine. But then there's other times where I'm sitting there doing that for a good 10 minutes and then you're like, why am I even fighting with this? I'm not going to drive the car. But it was intermittent. So sometimes it would be fine, nothing, no lockups at all. And sometimes it would do that. So last weekend I was trying to drive the car somewhere and I had enough and decided yeah, it's time for me to do this. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking these seatbelts out and there's a company you send them to and they will rebuild that mechanism so it works properly and they can redo your belt, give you new belts and all these things. So long story short, this one needs to be rebuilt. My assumption is the car was in an accident at some point. Assumption. I don't know if that's what's causing the issue. That would be my guess, but I don't know. The other one on the passenger side is fine. However, if I'm sending that one to get redone and put new belts in it to look nice, you might as well do the other one. I don't know. I've never had any issues with the other one, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, is that going to be an issue down the road because this was an issue? And so figure if I'm doing one, you might as well do the other one. Make a match, make sure they're both really good and all that. So anyways, obviously that one is out of the car. As you can see, the interior is tore apart. But I'm going to go through the passenger side. That side is still all put together. I figure I'll show you guys how to do this in case it's something that you guys need to do and you are curious about how to take this stuff apart properly. My car has not been taken apart properly probably a couple times. I'll show you. This plastic here is broken. This part is supposed to be part of this. It is not. It has been broken off. But also, while I was taking this one apart, this clip here was that plastic was taken almost completely off. So I have that gluing together for now. The clamp is just holding it in place while the glue sets, and hopefully that'll hold that together. It's not completely broken, but it's pretty broken. So I'll show you where the screws are and the clips and stuff are on the other side and how to properly take that stuff off in case you're curious. So without further delay, I'll show you how to do that. All right, so first things first, you're going to take your back seat out. So if you see this pinkish clip there, there's one on each side. The back seat just kind of clips into that. So when you pull up right before that clip and then right on this side, they should come out. They do hook up under the back seat, so you have to slide it out. But that's the first step. So now, the second steps, you're going to need to remove some screws. So obviously the order of these isn't set in stone which way you do it, but there's one in the door here that you'll have to get to. There's one down here, screw. There's one here. And then right back here. Oh. Right back here we have this clip here. There's a screw under there, under that cover. And I can't remember honestly if this needs to come out, but we will see. So just keep that in mind when you're doing yours. And then after that, everything just kind of pops out towards you, and you can push it through the hatch or whatever you need to do. So let's get started. All right, so I just pulled these apart. There's this screw here. You have to pop the plastic out. This covers this section, so you need to just move that out of the way. It pops right out. You've got, you've got a screw here. You'll have to pop the cover off of your speaker. There's a screw here, and a screw there that go into the frame of the speaker there. Screw here. You have a screw up here, and then you kind of have to disassemble these areas to get this loose here. But once you do, you pop all the clips off the top so you can see, and then you should just be able to pull it out. But when you're doing this, be careful. I'm trying to do this with one hand. You can kind of move your seat, move your seat back, down, and pull this around. That way you're not breaking anything. And just be gentle when you're moving it. Doing this with one hand is not a great idea, but I'll get this moved out and I'll show you where to move the bolts to get those seat belts out. Alright, so now that we have this panel out of the way, there are 4 bolts that need to come out in order to get your seatbelt out. You have this bolt down here, obviously. You've got one here. Those both are 14s. Then you can see this one sneaking back here. That one is a 10 mil. I can't get the light on there. That's a 10 millimeter. And then there's one under this cover, and that one is also a 14 millimeter. So I will get those out, and then we'll move on. There's also a plug here for your seatbelt, as you can see the wire here. So this is quick, just a standard little clip you depress here and it'll come right out. All right, and then after you do those 4 bolts, your seat belts can come out. You just get that plug out, and once your car looks like a stripped down car, you know that you're good. So I just want to give you a quick demonstration. These seat belts are designed to work, obviously, when they're held in the right direction, and then lock otherwise. So inside the car, they're kind of oriented like this, and this is the good seat belt. So once you have it oriented properly, it flows fine, because there's like bearings or something in there that moves if it's not, so then it locks, right? So normally locks. So this one works properly. This is the driver's side, which is the one that we were having issues with. I'll orient it properly, and we'll see if we can get it to unlock. Oh, a little bit. There we go. But it's so inconsistent. Like, it's locked there. So something, it's my assumption that something inside the mechanism itself is damaged or just not properly functioning. So yeah, anyways, those are gonna get sent off, get rebuilt. Once they come in, I'll slap them in. I'll show you what they are. Well, probably in the next clip, because I'm going to wait to do it. So we'll see. We'll see what they look like. I hope they look good. Hello, welcome back. Well, you're still here, but the box just came back from Safety Restore, and those are the people that did the rebuild on them. So I'm about to open this up and and take a look, see how they turned out. All right, so instructions. All right, here we are. Brand new belts. Let me unwrap one of these, one sec. Brand new belts. Everything looks really nice. It pulls right back in the way you would want it to. New buckles too. Nice. I'm pretty excited for this, so I'm gonna go slap these in, and yeah, we'll take a look together when they're done. All right, so we got the seat belts in. Everything went as flawlessly as you'd expect it to, easily, just as the way they came out. So I'll show them to you real fast. They are in, and they pull out nice and easy. They retract nicely. I went with black. The factory color is like a gray color, but I was doing both. The backs will be the gray color still, but no one's really looking back there. So I'm happy with them. They went in nice. They feel great. They retract nicely, and as well as the safety issue, not issue, but the safety part of it as well. So they're in. It's a small thing, but it's also a big thing. So the small things make the difference. So I don't know what I'm going to be working on next, but I hope to see you guys for it. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing and yada yada yada, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.